For Complex News, I'm Hanuman Welch. People around the world once again got the chance to see how thin Donald Trump's skin really is following Jay-Z's appearance on The Van Jones Show. During a recent appearance, Jay-Z was asked for his opinion on the current political climate and specifically Donald Trump's recent controversial shithole comments. And in a poignant response, Hove offered up Donald Sterling's scandal as an example of how America continuously fails to address racism at its very core.
This is the leader of the free world speaking like this. But on the other side, this has been going on. This is how people talk. This is how they talk behind closed doors. There was a moment where Donald Sterling had been exposed as this racist on a private phone conversation that he was having, and they took his team from him. And it's like, okay, that's one way to do it, but another way would have been let him have his team, and then let's talk about it together.
Naturally, it didn't take long for President Twitter Fingers to respond to Hove's comments. Somebody please inform Jay-Z that because of my policies, black unemployment has just been reported to be at the lowest rate ever recorded, ! Trump's been attempting to take credit for that unemployment statistic for a few weeks now, and in a surprise to no one, the decline in black unemployment has nothing to do with a single one of Trump's policies or his administration's time in office. The black unemployment rate reached 6.8% in December. Now that's the lowest recorded rate since the Bureau of Labor Statistics began breaking down the numbers by race in the 1970s. Jared Bernstein, a senior fellow at the Center on Budget and Policy Priorities and a former economic advisor to Vice President Joe Biden, told Vox Media earlier, quote, Trump has had nothing to do with the decline in African-American jobless rates or any other group's rates. He's completely riding a trend he inherited. Trump himself has developed a pattern of singling out and attacking black public figures, whether that's Steph Curry, Jamel Hill, Representative John Lewis, or Colin Kaepernick, and now Jay-Z. Trump's been quick to leverage his Twitter presence to personally attack prominent figures in the black community. Meanwhile, Trump hasn't said much of white critics like Eminem or San Antonio Spurs coach Greg Popovich, who last year called him, quote, a soulless coward. During the 2016 campaign, Trump told a Tampa crowd, quote, I actually like Jay-Z, but you know the language last night, ooh, I was just thinking maybe I should just try it. Should I use that language for one event? Could you imagine if I said that? Oh, I'll get in trouble. The media will get me in trouble. Look, I think it's glaringly obvious to all of us how Trump feels about people of color in this country and around the world. But when someone like Jay-Z or Colin Kaepernick criticizes the administration, and Trump specifically, his ego has to get on Twitter ASAP. That's all for now. For everything else, subscribe to Complex on YouTube. For Complex News, I'm Hanuman Welch.